Hi, it's Dia. I'm happy to say that I just received this lovely package from ARTEZA, and this is a set of 24 woodless premium colored pencils. They look really interesting. I'm gonna get to that in a second. And they also sent me 2 books of 50 sheets of premium drawing paper. It's acid-free, heavyweight, spiral bound, ideal for a variety of dry media, and it's 80-pound paper. And the one thing that I'm really happy about is, yes, the spiral and the perforation. I'm gonna open up the set and I'm gonna sharpen these, and then we will get started with a review. Let's get sharpening. I've done a video about this sharpener before, this Panasonic KP33. I want to see what these pencils do. Now, the outside of this seems to be coated in some kind of plastic, and they do fit. That goes on. Voila. I wonder if this can even get sharper. Yeah, these will get to a deadly point. I can't wait to try these. Okay, let's go. Okay, here they are. They sharpened up really nicely. Not one of them broke, as you can tell. They're all still even on the bottom. And I think I said this before, but it is a set of 24 pencils, so it's a basic set. It has a couple of different colors, like this color, which is a very vibrant pink, but it's called Peach. And it does conform to ASTM D4236, and they're non-toxic. Oh, and it also conforms to EN71. So let's get to it. So I think I'm going to start out with the pumpkin test. One of these pumpkins was colored with Prismas, one with polys, and one with, I can't remember if it was Guanghui or Spirafarben. But they all look lovely. And now I'm going to do one of these tests with, let's do this little pumpkin with the ARTEZA Woodless Pencils. And right off the bat, the yellow is smooth, it's creamy, and I would probably say that it's closer to a polychromos than a Prismacolor. This isn't losing a point as quickly, and interestingly enough, I am already tipping the pencil at quite an angle, because since it's woodless, I can do that. I don't have to worry about the wood getting in the way. So far, first layer, lovely. Next is chrome yellow. I'm going to start to build up these layers. I think that these are a little bit harder than their expert pencils. I would say the buildability is very nice. The colors are very nice, and you know what? In all fairness, now that I'm thinking about it, these sets had many more pencils. This set only has 24, so this is going to be interesting to see if I can get this set to create an image that's as bright and vibrant as the other two. I'm sorry, the other 3. I'm pushing pretty hard, and this is now, what is this, the 5th color? And I'm still able to go over the other colors. This one is red, which I do add to pumpkins, especially in the darker areas. Let's get some brown down here. I do feel a little bit of wax here, so the color seems to be a bit lighter than I think it would be. Let's try it on an area I haven't colored. Yes, this is actually a pretty dark brown. And down here, where I already built up some layers, it's coming out a little bit lighter. Let's grab the green. Yep, the green's going over the top. I like to add green to pumpkins, especially in the shadows. Let's see how they erase, because I wanted to leave a bit of an area here, and I went right over it with yellow. Oh, yep, they erase to a point, but I think because they are so pigmented, I don't think I'm going to really get down to the white paper. Okay, let's get some black. Go over the top here. See if the black goes over this area that has a little bit of a waxy feeling down here. Yeah, it does. So it doesn't prevent it completely. Oh, let's make the little mouse gray. I'm going to leave a space for his ear to be pink in the center. And let's use that pinky color. I'm going to push pretty hard near his face, and then I'll get lighter as it goes out. Nice. These have yellow, so I'm going to make the background yellow there too. See how black that black is? Oh, that's not black. Yes, the black is very black. Let's see if we can get this a little more orange. Definitely. Yeah, these colors are vibrant. The pencils are strong, so I would say they're on the harder side, and yet they're still relatively creamy. I don't know how that happens, but they've kind of got that down. And their prices are pretty amazing for what you get. I don't know how they do that, but I love that they do. I love that this kind of quality is available to everybody, because not everybody can afford Prismacolor or Luminance or Polychromos. Oh, I don't know how to say it. Holbein or Holbein pencils. They're a lot of money. Okay, let's take, I'm going to take the black, and since the moon is over here, I'm going to make a shadow of the stem over the top of all those layers that I just put down. Not pushing very hard, but it's working perfectly. Make a little bit of a shadow over here too. I'm gonna make a little mouse shadow also. So this is layer after layer, and it's still allowing me to draw in color on top. I would say this is an amazing set. I think it would be out of this world for a beginner. It's only 24 colors, but as you can see, the colors blend really well. They're bright, they're vibrant, and there's enough in there that you can take your picture to the next level, meaning it's not just the primary colors. I think that pumpkin definitely stands up to the 3 other sets of pencils that I've already used. I think it looks luminous. I think it was fun to use, meaning they were fun to use. And like I said, there were a couple things. The pencils are a little bit harder and possibly a little bit waxier than their expert pencils, but for the price, they're amazing. I loved using them. They also can do certain things that the other sets can't. You can use them on their side. Oh, you know, this is an interesting test too. They go over the top of the other pencils really nicely. I would say if you have a firm grip and you like to press hard, if you normally press hard, I think that these are perfect for you. And now I'm going to show you another picture from Penelope's garden, and I'm going to use more of the colors, and it's a little bit more haphazard. I'm not going to be very neat, but I'm going to see if the reds are nice, the purples are nice, so stay tuned.
For this page, I ripped a sheet of the paper out of one of the pads that they sent me, and I downloaded the image from my computer, one of the images from my Penelope book. So the image that you see is going to be printed on that paper, and we're going to see how those pencils work on that paper.
This color is listed as peach. But I would definitely consider this a pink. In fact, it's a slightly lilac pink. It's beautiful. Now here is the color I'm not pushing very hard. So you can get different tones. Magenta first, around the center. This is beautiful color.
So far, I like the way the pencils work on this paper. It's slightly textured and very nice.
You know, this set is like a little bit beyond basic because there are colors like this in here. This magenta, you know, takes it out of the primary zone. Let's see, I'm going to use the light green in the center. Let's see, how many greens are there? There's 3 greens. I'm using the regular green over the yellow green. Oh, no, this is the light green actually with, it sort of has a bit of a turquoise in it. Let's see if we can tell. Yep. We can give her a blue front door. I'm doing this really fast.
It's so nice to be able to use the side of the pencil like this.
Let's see if we can see that one. Okay, this color that's called blue, I would say that this is more like ink blue. Boy, that one is really, really smooth. and creamy. Okay, carmine is what I would call lipstick red. Brick red is probably, it maybe has the slightest bit of eggplant in there. Here you can tell the difference between the two. This is called red. This is like a very clear poppy red. Little Penelope's face. This is called flesh pink.
Here's some of the purple shades.
Magenta again. That's one of the more intense colors in the set. And what is this? Did I miss this one? Oh, this is purple. Yeah, I would say that's a true purple.
And a bit more about the paper. The paper took the ink very well. There's no smearing, and it's bright white.
So, all told, I would definitely recommend these pencils. They're easy to use, super easy to sharpen. They keep a point. The 24 set, I would say, is a little bit beyond basic because it has the colors in it like the magenta and the brick red and the ultramarine blue. I would say that you can definitely get more than just a basic picture. You can mix the colors, they work well together. I would say that they're, like I said before, a little bit harder than the premium set. I also think the texture of these pencils does allow for some really painterly, artistic features and effects. For instance, I just went over the top of her little face under the brim of her hat with purple. It didn't get smudgy. It didn't get rough. I also went over the peach, the flesh tone with the pinkish color that's called peach. No fallout. Very nice. And there's enough of a variety of colors that you can get lovely detail and make your pictures more than just filled in. You can get details, you can get shadows. And sometimes shadows, interestingly enough, aren't necessarily black. They can just be a darker version of the color that you're currently using. So for instance, I just filled that in with violet. So now I can go over it with the darker purple. It's still purpley, it's still violet-y, and the dimension of her dress stands out a little bit more. It looks a little convex, meaning like it looks a little more like her body shape versus just a flat little dress. I'm gonna go over it with the white. Blended it in really well. I think these would be an amazing starter set. Plus they feel so nice. Okay, I just pushed super hard with that green. I'm gonna go over the top of it with the black. Yep, it allows me to do that. So yes, I give this set definitely a thumbs up. So far I'm really happy with the ARTEZA with the ARTEZA products that they've been kind enough to send me once again. This was printed off of one of these pages. This is their premium paper. This is 8 by 10. So what I did was shrink down one of the images that would be in the book. Normally it would be in an 8.5 by 11 book. I shrunk it down,
meaning the image, and printed it perfectly on one of the sheets that I ripped out with the perforation from the pad that they sent me.
So I hope you check out these ARTEZA products. The ones that I've tried so far, I'm really, really happy with. I love the 72 set. Whoops. The 72 set of expert pencils. Now I really like this 24 set of woodless pencils, and I'm really grateful that they sent me these pads, because I don't think that I would have asked for them, because I have so many sheets at this point that I've used, and I couldn't even imagine that I would like another set or I would bother. But I'm really glad they sent me, and I would recommend them. The prices are so reasonable for these products. I'm not really sure how they do it, but I'm really glad that they do.
So if after watching this review and video, you decide that you want to buy one of these ARTEZA products today, look below, because there'll be a link. I'll get a little bit of a commission and you will get 10% off. If you know anybody else who you think would appreciate a 10% discount of ARTEZA products, feel free to share. So thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And if any of you color in any of my coloring books, I hope you find me on Facebook at the Lenihan Coloring Gallery, because I would love to see any of the images that you've colored. So once again, thank you for being here. I appreciate every one of you so much. And I hope you have a lovely week. And I will see you in the next video soon. So once again, thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.